ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवत् व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्. We are seeing chapter 1 of Bhagavad Gita, and in this chapter we have reached just Shloka number 4, and we saw over here, Duryodhan is addressing his own guru, his own teacher, Dronacharya ji. Pashyetam Panduputranam Acharya Mahatim Chamum Vyudham Drupadaputrena Tavashishyena Dhimata. So, O teacher, Etam Pashye, you please see all that have Panduputranam, He Acharya, Mahatim Chamum, all of these who have gathered over here, all the children of Pandu, as though if Acharya, Dronacharya ji does not know who is arrayed in front. You know, this says a lot about the very presence of mind that we have. If we repeat something over and over and over again, this is a weakness of our mind. The alertness of mind is a mind which abides in the moment with as few sentences as possible. People also send me long texts and then they end up deleting. And then they send long texts, some they keep, some they deleting. All this, our vagaries of our mind, we just want to spew out and realize, I should not have texted it, so delete it. We text it and we send it, and then like, oh, why did I did? By that time, the other person has already seen. Now this is live. He's talking to his teacher, but there is no presence of awareness. What are we saying? Atra shura maheshvasa bhimarjuna samayudhi yuyudhano viratascha drupadascha maharathaha. So he's saying that atra shura maheshvasaha. So these great archers, maheshvasa, maha ishuvasa, those who are dexterous in throwing all these great arrows. Atra shuraha, these great heroes, Bhima Arjuna Samayudihi, they who have assembled over here, they are in the same type of caliber as Bhima in Vajra, etc. fighting, and Arjuna in the weapons which are held to be and fought, and the weapons which are to be thrown. So Shastra is held and Astra is to be thrown, and Bhima and Arjun are dexterous in that. Arjuna is dexterous in launching all these arrows, and Bhima has dexterity in holding Gada and fighting with it. So one holding a weapon and the other one releasing the weapon. Yuyudhano Viratascha, all of these Yuyudhana, Virat, in the kingdom of Virat is where the Pandavas lived incognito for 1 year, and he gave his own daughter Uttara to Arjun. Arjun accepted her on behalf of Abhimanyu, his own son. He said, I have taught her as my own daughter. I cannot accept her in marriage, but my son is of marriageable age, and I will be happy to accept her as the daughter-in-law. So Drupadascha Maharathaha, Drupad, his own, none other than the father of Draupadi, who himself is a great warrior. Drupada, the one whose feet are running fast. Drupad, meaning the one who's skilled in the art of Kshatriya, Rajoguna, is there. In this way, we saw that. Drushtaketuश्चेकितानः काशीराजश्च वीर्यवान् पुरुजित् कुन्तिभोजश्च शैव्यश्च नरपुङ्गवः. So, if we know the story of Mahabharata, all these names will make sense to us. Otherwise, these are just names of the warriors, and he's just saying that this Drushtaketu, and he is the king of Chedi, and he is the brother-in-law of none other than Nakula. So in this way, he's saying, Duryodhana is saying that look who has assembled Drushtaketu, Chekitanaha, all of these who have assembled. Then Kashirajascha Viryavan. So Kashi Raja, where the Ambika, Ambalika, the three daughters of the king of Kashi, he gave the three daughters to this Kuru Vamsha, and the unfortunate situation with Amba, who has now taken the form of Shikhandini, who is also a great warrior over here in this. So in this way, Kashirajascha Viryavan, Purujit, Kuntibhojascha. Purujit and Kuntibhoj, these are the two brothers, and it is Kuntibhoj who has adopted the daughter known as Kunti, who is the mother of Pandavas. So Shaivyascha Narapungavaha, Shaivya, the king of Shibi. So all of these great warriors have assembled. Narapungavaha, they are the best among the men who have assembled in this great battle to fight against the Kauravas. These are the Pandava forces over there. Yudha Manyuscha Vikrantaha Uttamaujaschcha Viryavan Saubhadro Draupadeyascha Sarva Eva Maharathaha. This Maharathaha, the men commanding this 11,000 archers, mighty warriors, each one of these, they are Maharathas. They are capable of commanding a great cavalry of warriors over here. So who is there? It is none other than Yudhamanyu. Yudhamanyuscha Vikrantaha. This Yudhamanyu and the brave Uttamaujascha Viryavan. these great warriors have assembled over here. Yudhamanyu, he is also on the Pandava side, and Yudha Manyu. So the one whose mind is taken to this course of war. So even these names say so much about it. Vikrantaha, these who are none other than powerful warriors with great amount of courage. Vikrantaha. Uttamaujascha Viryavan. Uttamaujascha warrior, again, he is on the side of the Pandavas. They have all assembled on the side of Pandavas, and it is Uttamaujascha. Uttama, higher, Auja, all this Ojas and Tejas and this great power. So the one who is of the highest power, all of these. So, and there again, at the end it is said Maharathaha, how much they command in various armies. So Saubhadro Draupadeyascha. Saubhadra, the son of Subhadra, none other than Abhimanyu. So son of Subhadra and Arjun, this Abhimanyu. Krishna's sister is Subhadra. So the son of Subhadra and the sons of Draupadi. Draupadeyascha, the children of Draupadi. All of them, the 5 sons of Draupadi, Prativindya, Sutasoma. So Prativindya, the son of Yudhishthir Draupadi, and Sutasoma, Draupadi Bhima, then Shrutakirti, Arjuna and Draupadi, and then Shatanika, none other than Nakula and Draupadi, and Shrutakarman by Sahadev and Draupadi. So these are just names. So Draupadeyascha, it is at plural. Who are they? So the 5 sons of Draupadi, all of them assembled over here. Sarva eva Maharathaha. These are the great warriors who have assembled over here. Great warriors. So these are just the names assembled on the battlefield. Asmakam tu vishishtaye tannibodadvijottama nayaka mama sainyasya sanyartham tan bravimite. So also know, oh the great master, he's saying, Dronacharya, he's addressing his own guru Dronacharya, that also know asmakam tu vishishta ye, that also, oh the great teacher, he dvijottama, he is addressing his own guru, best among the twice born, and the twice born Brahmana is the one who leads a Shastra Adhyanan, the one who studies, and the one who teaches Shastra. But over here, this best among the twice born, he is also the Raj Guru of the Kshatriya, who is teaching all the Kshatriya Vidya as well. So he says, after all, you are a Brahmin and your job is supposed to be teaching, but you are fighting among all of us Kshatriyas. So you are a twice born, you are our guru, you are our leader, but actually this battlefield is meant for the great blood of Kshatriya. So it is an insult to Dronacharya to call him a twice born on a battlefield. When you call him a twice born in the field of Shastra, uh, Uha Puha Vichakshana, then oh, you are the best among the twice born, meaning you have born into this Vidya and you really have great knowledge and depth of understanding of the subtle aspects presented in Shastra. But over here it is the battlefield. So, uh, again, the choice of words. That's why, it's so important that our sadhana should include what we say, who we say, whom we say, what time we say. All these things are important. Our conduct in living goes a long way in our sadhana. So, asmakam tu vishishtaye, distinguished people are over here who are the most distinguished amongst ourselves. Oh, twice born, we'll start with you. After all, you are a Brahmana. Nayaka mama sainyasya sanyarthan tan bravimite, that all of these people, for your information, I'm presenting all these leaders. They've assembled my army for my sake, for me, they have all assembled and they are fighting. So these distinguished people, Nayaka Mama Sainyasya, my Sena, who have assembled over here, Nayakaha. These are the great leaders. So one is a twice born over here, Dvijottama, and then Nayakaha. When it is said that it is Nayakaha, these are the leaders, the Kshatriya leaders. So all this he is saying, Sanyartham tan bravimite. For your information, in brief, I'm going to name a few who have assembled for on my side. As though Dronacharya ji need to be reminded, as to who has assembled over here. So that is what this particular shloka is saying. Who are they? Bhavan Bhishmascha Karnascha Krupascha Samitinjayah Ashwathama Vikarnascha Saumadattistathaivacha. So, who are all these people who have assembled over here? So, he said, Bhavan, we'll start with you, O Dronacharya ji. You are the first among all these leaders, but by the way, you are a twice born. So you are not a leader, but you have been leading us as a guru, but on this battlefield, you are also assembled over here. Bhishma and Bhishma Mahapita and Karnascha. Karna, again, the son of Kunti, but Kunti had this son when she was playing around with the mantra which was given to her. And she just summoned the sun god and Bhagavan came and she was scared, didn't know what to ask. Bhagavan blessed with this child, and what will she do? Unmarried girl with a little baby ran to the river and dropped the baby in the basket, for only that the basket was to be found. By he kept on, this Karna kept on being called Sutaputra. He was rescued. He's also known as Radheya. So, because his mother, who found him in the river and raised him, Radha, they were of the lower born who were serving the Rajkumaras and serving the royal household. So again, over here, this Karna, because of the situation, the prarabdha that he has gone through, and even though a Kshatriya but was not recognized as a Kshatriya, Duryodhan gave him a kingdom and made him the ruler and the king, and he always sought that as a reason for his friendship, and he was a very loyal friend to Duryodhan. So that is Karnascha, Krupascha, Kripacharya. Again, Shantanu found this uh, a boy and a girl in the forest. The Brahmin boy and the Brahmin girl he rescued when he found them in the forest, and he raised them in his own kingdom and gave them the title as the Rajguru. So Kripacharya ji is the guru of the Kuru Vamsha. Equally, both he taught Pandavas as well as Kauravas. So, but now because allegiance to the Kuru Vamsha, he is siding with the king who sits on the throne of Hastinapur. So that is Kripacharya. And Kripacharya's sister Kripi was given in marriage to Dronacharya. And over here we see Ashwathama. So Ashwathama is the son born of Dronacharya and Kripi. And Dronacharya's one weakness was his son. Vikarnascha. Vikarna is one of the 100 brothers of Duryodhan. Now his name says Vikarna, Vigata Karna or Vishesha Karna, just like Karna. So Karna means ears. Vikarna, the one who has no ears, or Vishesha Karna, the one who has wide ears. I like to use the second one. Why? Because he was one of the only Kauravas who saw goodness in Pandavas. And he would tell his brother, Duryodhan, brother, please see what they are doing. He's the only one who stood up for Draupadi when Draupadi Vastra Haranam happened, when she was insulted in the court of Kauravas. It was Vikarna who said that enough is enough. What are you doing? To none other than Dushasan, Duryodhan, and Karna. So when we say Duryodhan's brother Vikarna, he's the one who had ears which were open to hear what is right. Because the first learning happens from hearing. So he was the one who was a level-headed one. Saumadatta tatha evacha. So Saumadatta Bhuri Shravasa. He is also known as Bhuri Shravasa, and he is the son of Somadatta. Saumadatta, son of Somadatta. And these are great, great warriors who have assembled over here for the sake of this war. So again, the scene is Dhritarashtra spoke the first verse. Sanjay answered when Dhritarashtra said that what is going on? Mamaka Pandavaschaiva Kim Kurvata Sanjaya. Sanjay, what are they doing? So Sanjay is narrating what is happening, and he's saying that your son is speaking right now to none other than Dronacharya. Again, Duryodhan continues to speak to his Acharya. Anye cha bahava shuraha madarthe tyakta jivitaha nana shastra praharanaha sarve yuddha visharadaha. So, and then Anye cha bahava shuraha, and also other than who I have mentioned, Anye, others also there are so many, bahava, so many, shuraha, there are so many great heroes who have assembled, madarthe, for the sake of myself, tyakta jivitaha, they are willing to lay down their life for my sake. Nana Shastra Praharanaha, various Shastra and Astra Praharanaha, armed with various weapons. So, like I said, Shastra is the weapon which is held in the hand, and Astra is a weapon which is casted, thrown, like an arrow which is launched. So, these people who have great dexterity in all these weapons, they have all assembled. Sarve Yuddha Visharadaha, these people who are well skilled in this battle, and they have all assembled over here, O great teacher. Again, Madarthe Tyakta Jivitaha. Oh, that type of language, it is when we use I, me, and mine over and over and over again, it just fattens our ego. I started out by saying that I want to do this Bhagavad Gita from the standpoint of sadhana. So again, the sadhana is our speech, what we say, this speech is a gateway from which we enter a great ocean of prarabdha. We create prarabdha from our speech. Best we speak less. And if we don't know what to say, silence. What else? But to say the wrong things in front of a wrong person at the wrong time, first of all, we insult the person in front of us. Second, we create a reputation. And with the reputation, that type of attitude is formulated in the other person's mind. And if the other person develops a particular type of buddhi towards us, then we don't reap blessings from society. We reap all different types of negativities. They may not outright curse us, but in their minds, the thoughts of ill wishes are present towards us. That becomes the obstacle in our life. He doesn't even know how to win blessings of his gurus. This is what happens. Our conduct, it is so important. So, Anye cha bhava shuraha madarthe tyakta jivitaha. They've all assembled to give up their life for me. Indirectly, are you going to do that for me? Arey, he's his guru. How can he talk like this in front of his teacher? So, this is what you can make all these notes of sadhana. you know. So yogasya prathama dvaraha vang nirodha aparigraha. Shankaracharya ji says in Vivek Chudamani. Yogasya prathama dvara. To enter the gopuram of yoga, vang nirodha, control of speech, aparigraha, and give up the ownership of the others, wanting to hoard property which is somebody else, which he has already done. He doesn't want to give up the ownership. He's illegally, with cheating, taken Indraprastha. Hastinapur I won't even mention, because Pandavas were happily living in the Indraprastha, but out of jealousy, called them, forced them to play the game of dice. When he left Yudhishthir, he really did not want to. But what to do? Vidurji is the one who was sent. And Vidurji outright told them. But what do you do? Invitation is from his elder uncle. And this is the only way Duryodhan can get Yudhishthir over there. And he knew Yudhishthir's weakness for dharma, righteousness. He'll never say no to his elders. So unrighteously he has taken away somebody's kingdom. All these things, they add up. That's why yogasya prathamadvaraha vang nirod aparigraha. He has failed in both of them. How can he rise in sadhana? So, nana shastra pranaha, nana shastra praharanaha, sarve yuddha visharadaha. So, make a note of sadhana. Very, very important. Less we talk, the better it is. Aparyaptam tadasmakam balam bhishmabhirakshitam paryaptam tvidame balam bhimabhirakshitam. This is a very interesting shloka. It has puzzled many student and teachers of Vedanta when they study it. So many different ways it can be taken, and Gurudev gives both interpretations over here. And obviously everybody has their own personal way of looking at it, because we want to make, after all, Gita personal for our sadhana. It's not just trying to analyze and analysis and all those things. We can leave all those things for pandits to discuss. I'm very clear about why I am studying Gita. If we can reach the other shores of samsara by climbing the ladder of Gita, or taking the raft of Gita, whichever way you want to look at. Yoga rude, to climb the ladder of yoga, then we climb the ladder. To reach the other shores of samsara, then taking Gita as a tool for navigation. So how are we going to navigate our life? That becomes integral. How am I going to navigate my life? So for that, we have to look at the shloka And when that speaks to us, that becomes our own personal Gita. So we will see that next time. I will continue from here. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ॐ. हरि ओम्.